What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Kanye West. He had a listening party and some things leaked, and one of it was a clipping where he's talking about his marriage and how he felt like it was prison, and he is accusing Kim of basically taking everything from him. What's very interesting is that Kanye hasn't spoken about his marriage to Kim K, and we all know that it was going to be in the music. Kanye was actually supposed to release an album, I believe, last year, but he never did. And I knew that once him and Kim K broke up, because they was on the rocks for a little while, that he would put all of that into the music, and I think that's what he wanted to do. I think he knew that relationship was over, and he wanted to wait until the album come out so he could actually voice how he truly feels about Kim K in that particular situation. Now, there's talk that Kanye West has moved on to another woman, and apparently Kim K is okay with that. But I think Kanye West, to me, is somebody who's wanted to break away from that marriage for a long time. But he stayed in it because it was all about image. But I think once he became, in his words, a born-again Christian, and when he had other aspirations, he got tired of the reality TV life. He got tired of being on Kim Kardashian's show. He wanted to do something else. And I think that contributed a lot to why he's talking about how basically the last couple of years of the marriage, he felt like he was in prison. He felt like he couldn't be himself because he had to think about Kim K when he's talking about how he's a conservative and he's a Trump supporter, how he's running for president. That he had to think about Kim K, and I think he felt hindered. Kanye is one of those type of people. He doesn't want to feel like he's hindered from being himself. And if he feels like he's hindered from being himself, he's going to try to break free of that. Now, according to The Sun, in his new track, Welcome to My Life, includes lyrics about his tough last 2 years, which included his split from the reality star, a meltdown on Twitter, and his failed bid to become U.S. president. In the song, he likens his and Kim's marital home in Calabasas, L.A., to jail. Kanye, 44, raps, "Tell the assassins I escaped from Calabasas." A source at the listening party in Las Vegas said it's a very deep, sad song about Kanye, with him reflecting on his marriage and Kim. He talks about the kids and mentioned her taking everything. After he played his song, he paused for like 2 minutes and cried. It was really somber. Kanye held the party for his 10th album, Donda, named after his late mother, at the U.S. city's Church LV for Christians. I think that's how you say it. I think it's Church LV. It is expected to be released Friday. I'm actually looking forward to this new music from Kanye West. I am. I think that it's going to be heavily influenced by his recent marriage. Now, I've seen articles where they're talking about how he's not dissing Kim on the song. He doesn't have to diss Kim. He can diss the marriage, and that's what he's going to do. He may not diss Kim, but he's going to diss that marriage because he's wanted out, I believe, for quite some time. I think he's felt hindered. Like in this article here from Page 6, he's talking about he doesn't rap negatively about Kim K. But obviously he's felt hindered to the point to where he's going to put all of that into the music, and I'm looking forward to it. When Kanye is motivated and created and motivated, he can create some very good music. Let's see here. He described himself as a born-again Christian in 2019, which resulted in a gospel album, Jesus is King. Select people were sent invites just before the listening event on Sunday. Attendees were made to put their phones in their pouches so they could not record songs. Well, somebody was recording clips. The album also features snippets from his mother, who passed in 2007, age 58. Kanye had previously told of his deep depression after her passing. Donda is his first record since Kim 40 filed for divorce in February, cited irreconcilable differences. The couple married in Florence, Italy in 2014 and share custody of their daughters North 8, Chicago 3, and son Saint 5, Psalms 2. In July of 2020, Kanye announced on Twitter he was running for that year's U.S. presidential election. Days later, during his first rally, he broke down in tears, saying he was almost aborted. That he was almost aborted. He and Kim almost killed their daughter North whilst pregnant via termination. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it for that. But honestly, does this surprise anybody that Kanye West would feel this way? That he would basically say, you know what, I'm over this marriage thing. I don't want to be married anymore. And I can understand him feeling that way. I mean, dealing with the Kardashians had to be, crazy. Now, when Kanye first got with Kim Kardashian, he wanted to be with her so bad that he was willing to put up with whatever it is was going on. I think he was okay with that because he wanted to be famous. He was already famous. He wanted to be super famous. Kanye West wanted to be super famous. And combining him and what he brought to the situation and what Kim brought, he wanted that. He wanted a Jay-Z and Beyonce relationship. And I think one of the things that actually hurt Kanye was the fact that Jay-Z and Beyonce wasn't that receptive to him and Kim Kardashian together. There was talk that Beyonce wasn't the biggest fan of Kim Kardashian. And I think that kind of hurt Kanye because he thought that he was building the same type of relationship as Jay and Beyonce. But the difference is Jay and Beyonce both are at the time at the top of, their respective genres. I mean, even though Jay-Z was semi-retired, at the time, still a big name. Beyonce, big name, huge. And I think Kanye wanted to replicate that in his own way. Not the same way, but in his own way. And then I just think that Kanye is one of those people, he's going to do the opposite. He wants to be able to feel free. And I just think because of the image that the Kardashian Jenners like to portray, right? That didn't work for him. I think he felt hindered. He felt he couldn't be himself. He couldn't push certain ideas that he wanted to push. He's more religious now than he's been before. And that didn't sit well with Kim because that's not who Kim is. Kim is not religious. Kim is not going to scale back on all the thirst traps, even though she's 40 with, kids now. And I just think their ideologies just didn't mesh. And Kanye West felt like it was better for him to walk away than for him to be with somebody that he felt like was not going to respect his leadership as a man of that family. Let's take a look at this article from page 6. Kanye doesn't rap negatively about Kim K on new album. Donda will likely be a lot of things to Kanye's fans, but a diss album about Kim Kardashian isn't one of them. After a report claimed that Kanye compares his marital home with ex-wife Kim K to prison on his new record, rapping that he has escaped Calabasas, page 6 has exclusively revealed that's not true. Multiple sources confirmed to page 6 that West doesn't rap anything negative about his estranged wife on the new album, and certainly does compare himself to being a prisoner or rap about her taking everything. West held a listening party in Las Vegas Sunday for his new songs. Kanye actually played the song for Kim personally before the listening party. An insider close to the former couple told page 6, it's emotional and personal, not negative at all. In fact, West and Kardashian are co-parenting their 4 kids amicably, and even took a family trip to San Francisco over the weekend. The album is named after West's late mother, who passed in 2007 from complications following cosmetic surgery. She was 58. 2 of the guests at the exclusive shindig included web personality Justin LeBoy and basketball star Kevin Durant. Kanye played his whole album for me and KD last night in Vegas. LeBoy tweeted, "The production is light years ahead of its time, and the bars sound like he's broke and hungry trying to get signed again. Any artist who plans on dropping soon should just push it back." He followed it up with all caps, review album of the year. Earlier this year, Page's exclusive report the A-list couple was splitting up after being married in Florence, Italy, and went on to have 4 children. That's pretty much all I want to talk about. Now, he's saying it's not a diss album. Now they're doing damage control. Listen, man. Kanye, we know that you wanted out of that relationship. We know that you wanted to be single again. You wanted to get out of that Kardashian BS. You didn't want to be on their show anymore. You didn't even want to go and participate in one of the, I believe, was it Kim's birthday? I think he showed up and left. You'll correct me if I'm wrong. He wants nothing to do with this family. He wants absolutely nothing to do with this family. And I don't blame him. And I think that we may see an even better Kanye, right? A Kanye we ain't seen in years, which is actually a good thing. It's a good thing he was able to escape the Kardashian Jenner situation and not be totally messed up. But he's channeled all that into his music, and hopefully we get a good album. So